Can you assess the impact of the automotive policy of the federal government on your business?
It's unfortunate that in a country like Nigeria, it is until government does things like that before people appreciate what they have. You know, it's even in the Bible. You know, a prophet is not recognized in his own home. If that is not done, if government did not do that, people will not look inwards. They will not even give made in Nigeria good the opportunity. Because we all believe that anything made in Nigeria cannot be of better quality than the imported ones. But with that, what the government has done is basically, government does not want to punish people, but they want to discourage people from importing. That's all they want to do. Just to discourage people, just to tell people, look inwards and encourage manufacturing. If we do not manufacture in this country, then the country is going nowhere. Manufacturing is the heartbeat of any economy. And as long as we manufacture, we generate foreign income. Look at what is happening with all the oil, what has happened in the oil sector now. If we had been manufacturing, if we were not over-dependent on oil, and we were manufacturing, we wouldn't even feel the effect. But because we are over-dependent on oil, everybody had moved away from manufacturing and left manufacturing to the Asians that would just simply cut our money to their country. And we are all suffering for it today. Government is just making sure that they do not want people to import these things. Simple.
I believe that you have a very strong research team. What has been the most interesting or outstanding revelation that has hit you? Okay,
you see, our research team, they are awesome because we have people who we have gathered from all over the world who have worked in a lot of armored vehicle manufacturing plants for years, 20, 25 years, and they've all come together. But you see, what stuns me in the whole thing is the simplicity of the products we come up with. You see, when you see all these designs, take a typical example, look at the Mercedes-Benz and look at the Mercedes 500. After 10 years, they change the design, they change the design, change the design. You'll be surprised that it doesn't take much to change the design. And when you change the design, you just tweak it a bit, and then you put so much money on top of it, and then you make huge profit on top of that. Because take a typical look at the Range Rover. Look at the Range Rover before it was bought by Tata. Look at the Range Rover today. Look at the shape. Look at what people are paying for a Range Rover. A Range Rover in Nigeria is 45 million, for goodness sake. How much were we paying before? 20-something million. Why? Just because they've changed the lights. The research team has changed the lights, changed just a few things. And it looks beautiful. And people fall for it. You see, that's what intrigues me about all these things. And the same thing we've done to our 2016 Pt.2. We've changed the designs. If you see the new design compared to what we were doing last year, you'll be amazed. And yes, a lot of hours go into it, rubbing minds, brainstorming and all sorts. But you see, when you see what they have come up with, it's lovely. And it's something that you fall in love with. So that has actually changed my perspective into vehicle design, Look at the Nigerian in the US that designed, I think it's the GM Motors. That's awesome. Nigerians are brilliant. Nigerians are intelligent. We know, we have what it takes to do all these things. It's just that, even where you have the encouragement, it's just that people get carried away with just a bit of success. And unfortunately, when they get carried away, they take their eyes off the ball, completely off the goal, and they lose it. That's the unfortunate part of it.
What did the Bank of Industry assist you in acquiring?
Bank of Industries came in at a time when we needed them most. We needed quite a number of equipments for expansion. And when I say expansion, we needed to reduce the amount of time we were spending on certain processes. We needed to acquire a lot of chassis for the vehicles to remain competitive. We needed a generator, a huge generator. They financed all the generators most of the generators, you see, the 500 kV, the 350 kV. We needed all those things to be able to compete and to be able to run all the equipment at the same time. I can remember in those days, we only had 200 kV generators, just 100 kV generators, 2 of them. And we couldn't run all our equipment at the same time. We used to switch off the air conditioners and all sorts when we wanted. And then we realized that the way we were moving, it was a bit slow. But the moment Bank of Industries came in at a reduced cost, it actually fast-tracked a lot of things. And it actually took us to a position whereby we became very competitive with all the imports being brought from all over the world. I'm sure you know that Nigeria is a dumping ground. People just come with all sorts of armored vehicles. Look at the military, look at the police. People come with all sorts of vehicles and just dump these vehicles. The military alone have different models of MRAPs. It's unbelievable. All unserviceable, majority of them. Even the police.
If you had to market the Bank of Industry to owners of other large enterprises, how would you do it?
You know, I tell people, when I went to Bank of Industries, it's not that I knew anybody per se. Bank of Industries, every day you see them advertising, you see them on the television, you see them in radio. I mean, you hear them everywhere marketing their products. What we Nigerians need to do, because I'm aware that Bank of Industries, majority of their clients in those days used to be a lot of expatriates. They never used to get Nigerians because Nigerians used to believe that it was just impossible. But I think things are changing now. I believe things are changing now because they have quite a number of Nigerian companies. And I believe that it's a Bank of Industries it's a bank that any manufacturer that knows what he's doing, watching his costs, they need to partner with. No matter the segment you're in, they have products for every single segment. They have products for steel segment, for power. For every segment, they have products for it. So I believe that what most manufacturers need to do is to walk into Bank of Industries. Go and speak to them. They are very receptive. And I can assure you, they are always willing to help. They have majority of them have years upon years of experience in different segments, market segments. And you realize that not only would you even get financing from them, you get a lot of advice. You get a lot of that from them. They are always willing to help, always willing to help you grow your business. And I think that's what makes up a bank.
Mr. Adetokunbo Ogundeyin, thank you for coming on BOI Weekly.
Thank you very much.
And that's all on BOI Weekly for today. Remember, the Bank of Industry continues to fulfill its mandate of holding you by the hand from dream to reality. It doesn't matter whether you're a large, small, or even a medium enterprise. For more on how you can take advantage of loans from the Bank of Industry, download the BOI SME Loan app from the Google Play Store and other platforms. Tweet at me at KAY To learn more about the Bank of Industry and their array of services, you can visit boi.ng. I'm Kayode Alayande. Bye-bye.